Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today in Cyber Troopers Virtual on grabbing the Alice in Wonderland achievement. This is to initiate the secret boss fight against Jagurandi. You need to have the arcade mode set on very easy and the time limit set to 60. Then what you want to do is you want to start the game, pick any character, and to unlock Jagurandi, you have to finish the first 5 fights with 25 seconds or fewer on the clock. So what you want to do is when every fight starts, you want to run around and kill time until it says 25 on the timer in the upper left hand corner. And then once it says 25, you just want to go in for a kill. You can get a timeout win that will count towards the achievement, and you can continue in case you mess up. So pretty much the strategy is to just kill time, and once it says 25, go in for the kill. Try to take as few hits as possible, obviously, in your killing time, but once it says 25, just go in and attack. So the first fight's gonna be super easy. You have a lot of cover, and the guy only has a sword and missiles, and you can pretty much just finish him off like that. Second fight's gonna start. This is against VR Viper 2. You are started on elevated platforms, so I recommend backing up and taking cover behind that first block. This guy will shoot homing missiles on you, but you can avoid them by standing underneath cover. So just try your best. There is a lot of cover on this stage as well. And once again, your prime objective is to take as few hits as possible while the time is ticking down. So just use it for cover. You can do this. You can like skate back and forth between this thing. You're pretty much invulnerable to all his attacks until you turn the corner. Then you might take a missile to the face. But once again, once it says 25, we're going to rush in and start spamming him with beam rifle. And then we're going to stab him a few times and try to defeat him. And once again, a timeout win will suffice. So if his health bar is lower than you, all you have to do is run the clock out. Another good tip on beating him by a timeout: if you stay close to him, he will avoid shooting you, so that is another thing to keep in mind. Third fight's going to be against this guy. His name is VR Dorcas or something. Anyways, this guy shoots a lot of spread bombs, so your best bet is to just run as far away as possible. Cover doesn't really help out that much because he can throw it over and that happens. So this guy's a pretty tough fight, so just do your best to stay as far away from him as possible. And just keep backing up. You want to stay about this far away from him. Those bombs have an incredible range, and he's gonna have that. He has a lot of melee attacks, but he does not shoot, which is a good thing. Just watch out for those bombs, and obviously you can use the Y button to jump, and that will give you a lot of easy shots, as well as auto lock on. So if you ever need to restart your position due to awkward camera angles, just hit the Y button. That will jump straight up and reorient the camera. And once again, you can get a timeout to win, which is the cheap way, but it's going to be the way you are going to do this the most. Next fight, VR Bowbow, something like that. This fight takes place in a forest, and once again, this guy has a bunch of homing missiles. No cover here, except these trees, which don't really do that much protection. So your best bet is to just run away and keep running. Try to do zigzag patterns and circles. And this guy is one of the tougher fights because there is no cover. But if you ever find yourself in a pinch, just weaken him, obviously, because the 25 hasn't started yet. So I just weakened him to about half health here, and then once 25 started, I just opened up and started stabbing him more. And he does have the weakness: if you are standing close to him, he won't attack you as often because he's a long-range fighter. Next up, this guy Bowbow. He's like a vacuum cleaner, I guess. But anyways, this dude's pretty easy compared to the other ones. Once again, there's not too much cover you can use. You can try to take the high ground. That might help you out, but this guy doesn't really attack you from far away that often. And just try to stay out of sight. He has that kind of homing bomb. That takes a while to hit you, so it gives you a big opportunity to run away. But it does do a lot of damage, as you can see there. And this guy's pretty easily avoidable. So once 25 hits, we are going to open up and start stabbing him. This guy's a complete pushover compared to the last guy. And once he's down, you should finish your 5th fight, and that is enough for the secret boss character. You should get a warning sign right here, and then the fight should start up. There he is, Jagurandi. And once this pops up, you don't have to beat him, but you should get the achievement for 60 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.